I have 9 reasons to watch the grilling dude. Number 1, he likes to eat. Number 2, he loves mac and cheese. Number 3, shares ideas with friends. Number 4, loves meeting new people. Number 5, hey, he knows stuff. Number 6, throws parties. Number 7, enjoys a good road trip. Number 8, did I mention he likes to eat? Number 9, he likes to eat out. And number 10, number 10, well, he's the dude. I have 9 reasons to watch.
Sorry about that technical difficulty. It's all right. Hey, welcome to the first ever Grilling Dude show. This is a show about cooking, really what it is, and on a Friday night. And it doesn't get much better than that. My producer tonight is everybody's favorite Tom. He does have a new channel. Look at that. He's got a new channel up there. Tom, tell us a little bit about your channel real quick.
Yeah, what it is, well, everybody knows me from the keto channel, but this one here is I'm going back to my old days when I first learned cooking and working in restaurants. And what I'm doing is I'm taking it from the restaurant days, how it's prepared in a restaurant, but I'm bringing it home. Anybody can do this. Just simple little techniques, simple ways of doing things. And it's all whole good foods. That's basically what it is.
Nice. So from the videos I've seen so far, sign me up. Well, I'm doing breakfast for dinner, and it's not keto. I'll tell you that much. This is just eggs and bacon, and then I let you in a little secret. This video is actually coming out, the full video is coming out on Thursday. But for this video, I need to welcome everybody. Sorry, I apologize. Welcome everybody to the show. And if you're catching this on the after broadcast, welcome. Appreciate it. I think I'm going to try to stream on Instagram next week. But anyhow, I'll let you in on a little secret. I sometimes will sit around and look at all recipes for inspiration, whether it be my normal videos during the week. I've done it for the last 4 years, or just sitting around looking for something. And I've been kind of missing my grandparents lately. And I happened to be scrolling through all recipes at the same time, and I came across old-fashioned pancakes. And I looked at this one. That's my grandma's recipe. I'm sure it's lots of grandma's recipes, right?
Yeah.
It's super simple. But it is their number one searched, viewed, used, starred recipe on all recipes. If you don't believe me, look it up. It's really cool. Yeah. All right. So one of the things, we're going to start with some bacon. And Grandma and Grandpa, they loved bacon fat. Bacon fat, bacon grease, whatever you want to call it, butter was something that was very difficult to get because they had to make it themselves. My grandpa was a dairyman, and that's what he did. So they used bacon fat. On to the Cuisinart, that goes. They used bacon fat. They would save it and put it in the refrigerator, and they would use it for later. So I thought, that's cool. That's what we're going to do. We're going to use the bacon fat from the bacon that we got cooking right now in the Cuisinart for our pancakes that we're going to put it on. But anyhow, to start our pancakes, another little secret for you. You see it every once in a while in my videos, but here's the recipe. Because sometimes I just don't pull it off. Anyhow, this calls for 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, sifted. Well, this is pre-sifted, so I don't have to worry about sifting it. I'm going to do that 1.5 cups. I'm going to kind of eyeball the half. Pretty much how I cook anyways. Okay, perfect. Now, it does call for 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. So I got my baking powder. Baking powder is going to help this rise. So I have half teaspoons. I can't find my full teaspoon, so you're going to watch me do this 7 times. Count everybody. 2, 3.
Well, dude, right now we have in the chat, we have Yes I Can Barbecue, Simon, Kenneth from North Texas Barbecue Addicts, Daddy Dutch, also Trumpet Master, Jerome Thomas Jr., and NBL, Nothing But Love.
Right on. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it. For the first of the Grilling Dude Show. All right.
Med-
So the next thing we got, 1 tablespoon of white sugar.
Now,
1 tablespoon.
give me a little hint about the difference between the baking soda and or the baking powder and yeast.
And yeast?
Yeah, it's a slower
Not a
rise.
clue.
It still does the right rise.
Not a clue, man. I think one of them's alive. I think yeast is alive, whereas the other one is not.
Medwood's in. Terry, hello.
Hello, hello. All right, time to check on our bacon. Handy dandy other cam going here for the bacon. We're going to kind of spread the bacon out a little bit. Let's put some butter that I'm going to use here in a moment. Spread the bacon out a little bit. That way we can kind of get that grease or fat, whatever you want to call it, pretty much all over. So that was like liquid gold to them.
Yes. Always had a can on the side of the stove.
Yeah. My grandparents kept theirs in the refrigerator, but it was an old coffee. Kind of funny how things were back then. All right. But I do have this on low as well, the Cuisinart. Or as Kent would say, the round Blackstone. Okay. So I can put salt in here if I want. We don't have any salt out here. That's fine. The next thing is going to put in 1.25 cups of milk.
So a quarter of milk. We have Medwood in the chat. And also, we have Dutchie Outdoor Cooking and Barbecue.
Dutchie! Oh my goodness, it's Steve, the real Steve. Not the fake one with Kent. I felt so stupid about that. Well, for whatever reason, I called Kent Steve one time. He's never let me live it down. All right. I should have used that fork. I was thinking you need to use a fork because in the video that I made that comes out Thursday, I used a fork. I want to mix this up real good. I don't want any lumps in it, clumps, whatever you want to call them.
You want to be able to pour that and not make it into a dough. So
correct. I also want to be able to just go like that, and all the batter inside of the whisk comes out. All right. See how it just comes right out? Sweet. I like it. I'm going to put 1 egg in. One thing Grandma and Grandpa did have were a lot of eggs, a lot of chickens running around. Except my grandpa was a dairyman. And he'd get up at 3:30 every morning, bring his cows in, take care of business.
My old age, I can't sleep. That's what time I go to bed.
That's my dad too.
I'm going to go back and
I'm going to take some butter. Actually, we're going to go back here and give these a flip. Hope anybody's got some plan. I hope everybody has plans for the weekend. If you do, what's going on? Me, I want to be herding kids. There's a free train thing. Yeah, there's a train thing in town this weekend, so maybe we'll take them to the train expo. All right, I got my butter here. Take it over here. Pour it in.
Cooking Secrets for Men. Hello, Charlie. How you doing?
Hey, Charlie. Hey, there's another good reason to start earlier. Charlie gets to stop by.
So Dutchie Outdoors Cooking and Barbecue, you can actually see that dude's going to be making some grandma's bacon, eggs, and pancakes.
Yeah. All right. So let's do a couple eggs here. What do you think? Grab this. Now, so we got that bacon grease, fat, whatever. I don't know what people call it. I think it's different. My grandparents always called it bacon fat.
Yeah.
I think it just kind of depends on where you're from. So, And then also depends on how you like your egg.
Yep.
Depends on how
Pig
long it stays.
lubrication.
Yes. Now, I prefer mine scrambled, but I'm
Yeah,
okay
me too.
like this. I do have a version of Tommy salt.
There you go.
Or Tommy spice, sorry. Yeah. And that is just, it's always something good to have. A little salt and pepper. And it's 2 parts salt, 1 part pepper.
There you go.
That I use. And I do have Tommy spice too. And that's a necessity. That's just salt, pepper, and garlic and onion.
Yep. Drunken Chef's in the house. Hello, Chef. How you doing?
Hey, Drunken Chef. Welcome. All right. Those are cooking away. These are cooking away. I'm going to pull these off before I put the pancakes on, though.
Bacon's
They're
looking
not
good.
quite ready. Yeah.
I tell you, nothing like a good old breakfast. A lot of times we would have, I like my eggs scrambled. A lot of times we would have breakfast for dinner. I mean, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah. It was fairly common when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, that breakfast for dinners. I'm going to add a little bit more milk to this. And with our bacon on the Cuisinart, I'm actually going to put or make a test pancake. I think making a test pancake is very important.
Ooh-wee.
Beautiful.
Nice. Very nice.
But for me, when I cook a pancake, it takes about, I don't know, 2.5 minutes each side. And what I look for is the bubbles on the top.
Yep.
You know, when they start bubbling, just like that. And then also I look around the sides. When the sides start getting hard, then that's a pretty good indication it's time to flip.
Smoking Bears in the house. What's up, Lee? How you doing?
Hey, Lee, how are you?
Dutchie wants to know what system are we using to switch the cameras.
It's manual.
Yeah. Only my name is Tom, not
manual.
Emmanuel. Only not Emmanuel. We're actually just using the StreamYard's setup, so I can maneuver one guy to maneuver the different positions. That's all. Nothing complicated.
So one of the ways to tell if the sides are getting down is just kind of put your spatula on it. Does it pull back? You know, if I were to go like this, you're going to see it pull back and I'm going to get stuff on it. But if I just go like that, I'm not getting anything.
Yep.
But I'm not seeing the bubbles on the top like I want. Especially there in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'll come up.
It just takes a little time.
13 in the house. Hit that like and subscribe button, please. It helps.
Right on. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their day to stop by and visit with us. Really appreciate it.
Dude, that bacon looks awfully nice.
Plan on doing this on Fridays, probably the same time. And yeah, who knows? Just something different. You know, I kind of want to just change things up a little bit and do something different. Oh, look at that. We're going to pop. We're going to get some bubbles off of that here in just a second. They're going to blow.
Yep.
Look at that.
Nice.
Waiting for that one to go right there.
Barbecue Mike G's in the house.
Mikey G. There we go. See, here it goes. Here it goes. Boop. You can do it. Yeah.
Trumpet says the art of the Cuisinart.
Look at that. That is amazing. Got great color.
Dutchie's watching very late at night.
Oh, yeah.
In the UK, yeah.
Dutchie's over, yeah, the UK time. I miss talking with him and Ryan. They were always fun. I would usually just get off work.
Barbecue Mike says to make me a chonfle.
So I'd be just getting off work, and Ryan and Charlie from Pickles were doing it. There was another kid named Matt that was doing a show out of the UK. It was really a good show. And then Matt stepped aside, and Charlie stepped in for a bit. But I love to step in right as the show was ending, because then it was kind of like open seating or open house, whatever you want to call it, open table. And you could sit around and just visit, and lots of times Dutchie would be there. All right, so I think it's time to take the bacon off. Looks absolutely amazing.
Dutchie said he hasn't heard anything from Ryan in 2 years.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at our pancake. Woo! Nah, not quite done yet, but you know what? We proved it out. I think we're good. Let's continue on. The art, or the Cuisinart round blackstone, whatever you want to call it, is on low heat. I am going to take some of this off. I don't want too much on it. I don't want to take too much off.
Mike, we have one like from Facebook.
Hey! Thank you, Facebook.
That's a rarity.
Yeah. But I like that Facebook hit like.
It's amazing how I can have 2,000 followers and I put up a video or something, and I get 3 people. It's usually me, Marie, and my daughter.
Yeah, exactly. You get 3 people, huh? Congratulations. I think we're good enough there.
Yeah, I do. Now, out of that mix, how many are you going to get? Do you have an idea?
Well, at least that many.
Yeah. I used to like to go to the Pancake House and get the silver dollar pancakes. Getting off work at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning after having a few drinks. Nothing better than to swap up silver dollar pancakes.
Nice. Look at all these that are starting to bubble up in that. That's great. That side, though, is nowhere near ready. My eggs aren't ready yet either. I mean, if I liked, ooh, that was weird. Kind of like puffed out. I like mine hard in the center. This one's puffing. I don't know if you can see it. It's puffing.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
It's moving. I don't know, man.
It's alive.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. Anyhow,
that's right, Bill.
Food sometimes. I can food. Yeah.
The art of the flip.
Yes. Kind of like the art of the Cuisinart, but it's flip.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this Cuisinart and I've been through a lot of good videos. We've had a blast at this thing, and used to be the star of the show. Summertime's more along the lines of the Weber kettle.
It looks well seasoned.
It is. It probably needs cleaned up.
But you know what, though, Mike? I mean, when something works good, it works good. I mean, there's no sense trying something different. You know what I mean?
Correct. Oh, wow. These are already starting to move. I like that. Correct. And that's one of the reasons why I just clean it off every time, and then I'll throw some oil on it when I'm done. Call it good. But I've thought about taking it down to the metal and just reseasoning it, but I don't think I'm going to. Hey, that's got good color there.
Well, I would believe that. I would believe that if it's, I mean, it's not dirty in your food. In other words, anything peeling up from it, I'd leave it be.
Okay.
I mean, see, like a black cast iron.
That's true. That's all this is just 22-inch cast iron plate. Yeah. They make a 26 or 27-incher. Guys, this just smells amazing. Hey, should we play a Patty Joe beer commercial?
Yeah, why not?
All right, hold on, guys. Time for a break. We're going to do a Patty Joe beer commercial.
Oh, hey there. How are you? Why, mate? Welcome. Have a seat. What you have? You guys serve Patty Joe beer? Enjoy. Yeah, Patty Joe beer. I like it. I've heard this stuff is so refreshing. Oh, and a koozie? How much, mate? Ah, this one's on the house. Right on, thank you. Ah, that's the sound of freshness right there. Patty Joe beer, cheers. Best stuff around. Patty Joe beer, Australia's best beer for getting pissed drunk. Oi! Oh, hey there, how are you?
You gotta
Patty
love
Joe beer. I do plan on making some more video.
That was funny.
I thought about, I used to do reenacting, and I have a cavalry sword. It's 42 inches long.
Uh-huh.
And I thought about doing a video kind of based on that, where, remember from Crocodile Dundee, he goes, that's not a knife. This is a knife. And I thought about doing a video about that. You know, having, you know, a guy trying to flip the knife cover or the top of a beer off, and me pull out that sword going, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
That would be hysterical. Too funny.
All right, I think these are ready. All right, I think we got one more batch to make. Oh, look at the steam rising off of this. This is just, woo, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's make another batch. How are we doing on time, Tom?
We are, let's see, we are 21 minutes into this.
Okay.
We got 11 people in, one like from Facebook.
Cool. 11
And
people in,
like I
I
said,
like
Barbecue Mike G's here, Dutchy Outdoors. Trumpet Master's here, Smoking Bear. Daddy Dutch is watching. NBL's here.
NBL. Nice.
Great supporter. Great supporter.
Yeah. Good turnout tonight. All right, so I think while those are cooking away, let's put some butter on these.
Very nice. Now the thing is maple syrup.
Oh, I got real maple syrup, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Stuff ain't cheap either.
No, it's not. Anything that's good is not cheap anymore. I don't want to start sounding like my father, but every once in a while I yell out the window, "Get off my lawn!"
You do sound like your
But you know what? You got to deal the cards you're dealt. You know what I mean? So
I agree. Let's try some bacon.
oh baby, put a stamp on one for me, will you?
You bet. It's in the mail. The bacon and the eggs are keto, so there you go. All right, let's go back to our pancakes. Starting to get a lot of bubbling going on, especially these over here. I think that's just because it's probably hotter over here. This is a 2-burner system. 1, 2. The bigger one has 3 burners in it.
Okay. Although, I mean, they look like they're not that far off from one another.
No. This is kind of the knockoff of the Evo. There's an Evo out there.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, the cooking guy, has one. You know, it only costs what, $3,500 bucks.
Yeah.
This cost me $219. I did this because Ken Rogers won one, and he was one of the first people I followed, and vice versa. And I thought, damn, that's cool looking.
Yeah.
So I did some research on it, and there weren't a lot of people who had them. I thought, oh, I could capture the market on that. Nope.
Well, you know what, Mike? I had a 36-inch Blackstone, okay, and it was just me and Marie. I didn't, it was too big for me to heat all that stuff up. So now I got it from. I have a 22-inch from. I can't remember the name of it now, but anyway, I haven't used it much. But once summertime comes, I will.
Look at the color on that. It's golden brown. Another one. Boy, gotta love pancakes, man. Sorry.
Mike Knott's in the house.
Hey, Mike Knott, how are you?
Michael, hello.
Look at that. That's golden brown goodness right there.
Nice. It really looks good.
Thank you. I don't want to burn these. I want to get my dinner ready over here.
Nice.
And I got some organics, not a sponsor, pure maple syrup. Grade A, amber color, rich taste. It just sounded fun to say.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, it just adds to that golden color.
Look at that.
See if I can be a model.
Vanna dude.
Vanna dude.
Vanna dude. The only bad thing about
what's that?
The only bad thing about having breakfast for dinner is at 12 o'clock you want lunch. Midnight.
Yeah. All right, I think it's time to check our pancakes. Close enough for government work, as I always say. Always like, what does that mean? That's something my grandpa used to say. He said, you know, always tell government workers when not on the side of the road, because there'd be 3 people standing around and 1 guy using a shovel. Hey, he said it, not me.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think?
Looking good.
Good. Time to dig in.
I would think so.
All right. We're gonna try the eggs. I want to tease you just first. Trying these eggs out. Really good.
You get that flavor from the bacon?
Oh yeah, and that's the whole key to it right there, right? You know you're gonna get some flavor out of that bacon in there, but also the bacon just so much better, I think, than butter or spray or anything when it comes to cooking with. Not to say there's anything wrong with butter.
I use a lot of butter.
All right. Ready?
Get a pancake rolling.
This is the whole point of the video right here. Grandma's pancakes.
Here you go.
Grandma knew what she was doing. That was good.
Yes, I can say, save me some.
Got a stamp on some right here. You get that maple syrup flavoring. You just, to me, it's a lot about the texture of these things. They got a little bit of crunch because they were the way they were cooked, but you know,
it is so much nicer than getting them pre-packed stuff, put it into a microwave, and it's like rubber. Even with the dough, you can't beat fresh cooked anything like that. I mean,
anything, yeah. But you know, you could take all this and put it in the fridge and be good for a day. And you can take, you know, your pancakes and put it in the freezer. You'd be fine.
Yeah.
And then you just pop them out and put them in the toaster or microwave if you wanted to. Drop the mic.
Bang. Nice. A nice round of applause.
Thank you. Much appreciated. So there you have it. The first Grilling Dude show. We made breakfast for dinner. I got one for next week. Next week might, I don't know, it's supposed to be 12 degrees out.
Ooh.
As a high next Friday. So I'll definitely have the heater going. Right now it's like 48, but I'll definitely have the heater going.
Okay,
but
cool.
I'm thinking about making a grilled cheese sandwich with an egg in the middle. But you take something like this, right? You get grilled cheese out there,
Mhm.
and you use this to cut out the center, pull that center out, put the egg in there. That way you can cook the egg along with the grilled cheese.
Mhm. Yeah, that's something to
I would-
behold.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'll be holding it as soon as it's done.
The whole
I think that-
idea is, I enjoy watching other different types of cooking channels. Right now, I'm watching people live up in the mountains. They don't talk, but they cook everything from scratch. I mean, it's crazy,
Mhm.
but very good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's all fresh foods, and that's
Yeah.
basically what I'm into lately now. You know what I mean? But
Well, I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Short and sweet. So I got a mouthful of food.
there you go.
And if you like it, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Remember to watch Tom's new channel.
Yeah.
Of course, we
Hit
got
that
the other
like and
guys.
subscribe.
Yeah, everybody on here's got their own channel, so make sure you checking them out as well. Appreciate it, guys. If you like this show, tell me, and because I really enjoyed the format, short and sweet, get it done with. I don't plan on going away from the other format. I had a blast with that.
Right.
But sometimes I just want to sit down and cook, and that's what I did here. Oh, Tom, you got anything to say?
No, I just want to thank everybody for a good year last year. Everybody, we all became friends. Now my new channel, the logo was done by Yes I Can Barbecue. Simon, I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, just this kind of format is good, quick, easy, good food, good fresh food, and I think everybody should start trying it this year.
I'll tell you what, I would rather cook like this than for a video. True story.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna
the
screw
video
up.
all of a
That's
sudden.
just it.
I'm starting to do some of my video on the keto channel. I'm starting to do some of my videos. This year's going to be a little different because I have an injury in my leg and I can't stand up that long. But the bottom line is, I'm going to take some of my old videos and we're going to dissect them up a little bit and do through StreamYard. I'm going to do because you know what? It seems to be an easier flow, and I don't have to worry too much about editing. So
yeah, there you go.
We'll give that a shot. Give it a try.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway.
All right. Well, Tom, I want to thank you for being the producer this week.
Mike, I appreciate it. I hope I didn't goof it up.
No, I'll give you an A+.
Okay. Jesus. Make me feel good.
Once again, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you next week on the Grilling Dude Show. Bye.
Take care, everybody.